now. How exciting. I mean, we've been talking about the new year coming and in 2007 and this and that. Well, guys, the time has come. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock in WA. I think it's 10 o'clock in Victoria, and I don't know what time it is in New Zealand. I'm so sorry, my cousin Bruce, but it's such a privilege to be with you. This is your diplomat, Jessica Kinnersley, and my partner, David Segee.
Hello guys, how are we all going out there? Hope you're having a fantastic start to this amazing 2017, and you must be out of your socks excited for not only tonight but also tomorrow, but we'll talk about that a bit later on. Jess?
Absolutely, guys. So we've got a very, very special webinar for you tonight. As you can see there, we've got a bit of a hint down the bottom. Hashtag Forensic Challenge 2017. We had the honour and privilege of our one and only forensic networker, CEO and founder of our beautiful company, our friend Rimin Mazgalu. Coming to Australia in November. For those of you that were able to join us, we did some forensic networker training. We know that this is the #1 training program for our industry, MLM industry, the last chance that entrepreneurs have to make a go of it in our world today. That's why we've joined GWT, right? And now we have the gift to really take this to the next level through the forensic networker. The next hashtag there is the #1 spot. Australia and New Zealand, we've got to knock those Canadians off the top spot. I mean, I love my Canadian brothers and sisters, but come on. We've got to get that. #1 is our year. So without further ado, Dave and I are still learning all about the Forensic Networker, but there's one lady that is actually going to share with us her DMO. She's going to share with us all her experience as we are launching into our Forensic Networker Challenge. It's a 60-day challenge, guys, and we have the one and only, oh my goodness, Dave, I'm so excited to introduce her tonight. The #1, Sherry Zhao. She is our first GWT female regional ambassador. She's the first of so many. Reading about this lady and our beautiful friend, Sherry, these last couple of weeks, being able to work with her has just been inspirational. So she's the first RA. She's the first female top earner. She's the first US top earner. Multi-level leadership award winner, including the most honourable award. She's the winner of the President's Cup. And now she's the first female GWT millionaire. Oh my goodness, if that doesn't get you out of your seats, get your pen and paper, people, because we're going to learn some nuggets from her today. She's finally found herself a real home. The true residual income opportunity of global wealth trade in 2007 she launched. Now her organisation is in 107 countries with over 14,000 emails worldwide. That's mind-blowing, but clearly, guys, this is possible. And now she's a full-time wife and mother where she gets to enjoy her time to watch her little baby grow up every single day. Can I also just put in there a bit of a disclaimer that it is crazy early in the morning at Sherry's home, but her alarm clock has gone off and she's woken up to spend her morning with us, her Australian New Zealand family. Dave and I are so grateful for your time, Sherry. Are you on the call there?
Absolutely, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well, Jessica?
I surely can. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you so much for waking me up this morning. I'm so sorry. I almost missed the call because I thought the time difference is 16 hours. That is actually 17 hours. So it's actually right now 3 a.m. my time, right here.
Well, thank you so much, Sherry. We're so grateful. That means it's like 3 a.m. your time, so thank you so much. Take it away.
Thank you for your wonderful introduction. Thank you, everyone, for being on this call tonight. Oh, actually, not tonight. Yes, tonight for you and tonight for me. It's early morning. Yeah, as you can tell, I just woke up for this amazing webinar. It's the first of the year 2017. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. So this is very important call for a lot of us. I cannot say for every single one of you because you know we will see what's going on after we conduct this call. So today we are going to talk about the forensic network that's truly introduced by our amazing, amazing CEO. I really personally cannot take any credit of it because this is the training that we learned from our CEO. I started to learn it and practice it about I believe my first one. I believe my first one I learned from him was in the 2008. In 2009 was our first official one that we took the seminar right at 2009 convention and right in the Niagara Falls, and which is the convention, the place that where you guys are all going to be. I believe most of you are going to be at the Niagara Falls in the same hotel, and that bring me really great memory. In back in 2009, we had the first the seminar introduced by our CEO, the forensic networker training, and that truly amazed me. You know, this is a business. This is a serious business. So I'm not sure how many of you has attended that training yet by our CEO. He's been doing this every year, basically just for us, for I believe, and of course we invited our some of our networker friends, and we do have some. You know, this is very highly rated in our industry, in the network marketing industry. This is the training that people need to take this business seriously. So we are, from what I have learned from our CEO, and my partner and I, actually Tammy Fong and myself, we designed this challenge called the Forensic Networker Challenge. So with this challenge, we give the details on you know, the numbers and the points. So what I'm going to do, I believe, Jessica, you have the full presentation, right? On a PowerPoint, or should I just take it over by using my my spreadsheet?
Yeah, sure. If you want to take it over using your spreadsheet, that would be fantastic.
Okay, then I'll change the presenter to me then.
Okay, yep, no dramas.
Okay.
Yep, we've got your screen there, Sherry.
Can you see my screen?
Not just yet.
Where is my screen? Oh, sharing. Too early. I can blame on that. Can you see? Can you see my?
Surely can. Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Okay, great. Okay, so we designed this spreadsheet. Basically, I believe most of you know how to use Excel, and we are going to give every single participant to utilize this spreadsheet. So let me enlarge it a little bit.
Sorry, Sherry. For some reason we can't see your screen anymore.
Eh? It's appeared?
It disappeared. If you try up in the right-hand corner, here we go. It looks like it's coming back now. There we go. Yep, we can see it now.
Okay, good. Very good. Okay.
Oh no, now it's gone again.
How that work? Technology.
Technology's loving us.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we can see it now.
Don't disappear on me.
Yeah, that would be the preferred option.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you now, Sherry. Great work.
Okay, perfect. So basically, in this training, it's a full training, right? That contains a lot of stuff. The forensic network training, and basically, he shared with us, the 8 categories of there are 8 categories of different type of networkers. There are forensic lifestyle. There are rules of contact. There are different ways of prospecting. There are stories. So, but what we are going to focus on as the training is really the pathway to the 5 figures. So the pathway to the 5 figures, he made it very clear, which is how you can do the business as a full-time building the business. How many tours you need to do and per week, and how as a full-time, how many tours you need to do as a part-time. So there are like what is your DMO, what is your WMO. So all these things, DMO meaning daily method of operation, WMO meaning weekly method of operation. So all this, you really need to have the book or have the section of the book to have to set you up ready for this challenge. So you need to have some tools. So number one thing that are listed on this challenge, you need to own a book, the forensic networker book. Okay, so I believe you can buy it from our back office. And if it's not out of stock, it should be there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I really don't want to show you the camera, but I'm going to show you what we have here. So the book, this is the book, right? And this is the box that I'm talking about. So you need to have the book and have the box to set yourself ready. I'm hiding behind the camera because I just woke up. Okay, and you need to have the candidate information sheet, and the candidate information sheet, you have different color. The candidate information sheets, you need to have all this ready for you to join this challenge. So I'm going to show you here. So this you can print. It's actually you can print it yourself. Okay, so you need to have, it's actually same information for each one of them. You just print in different color. All right. So once you have all this ready, then you can take the points. Actually, we give the points on this one already. So the forensic challenge, you need to have a book. You need to have the box. You need to understand the 8 categories of network marketing that's actually shared in the book. So,
Excuse me, Sherry.
yes, go ahead.
Sorry, you lost your screen again.
I'm sorry.
We were going so well. You were going so well. We could see the cards and the box. That was awesome. But now we've lost your screen again. There we go. Now we're back in the game.
I'm glad I have a teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork
Yeah.
makes the dream work.
Yes, as always. So this is the basic that you need to have, and you got a point. You got these 10 points once you have all this and understand this is basic. Once you understand this and once you have all this and you have 10 points right here. But of course, you don't reclaim this 10 points. You got this 10 points one time. Okay, and after that, we have a DMO tracking sheet. So DMO tracking sheet basically record your
Sorry,
daily.
Sherry.
Yes.
I feel like a broken record. We lost your screen again.
What happened?
I don't
never
know.
did that. That's so weird.
And we're on again.
Thank you. Okay. Stay here. Stay here. Okay. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, stay there.
Yeah. Okay. So So what I just showed is that the first three columns right here, basically everyone should have it and should have these points. This total is about 10 points right here, and you got it one time. And the next is a DMO tracking sheet. It's also in the book, and you need to have that. You track your DMO every single day. Okay, so you track your DMO. It's basically it shows you what you have done every day, and it will be easy for you to go back to refer to go back to and see what is going on with my business. What do I have to make this work? So the tracking system, I'm going to show you the on the camera again. Okay, so this is DMO. Can you see it? Clear?
Yeah, that's fantastic, and we haven't lost you.
Yeah. I like that. So this is the DMO tracking sheet. So you need to have that. And you basically make a photocopy of 60 of this. And hopefully you can record 60 of this um, by the end of the challenge. So you will have it. And this 60 days will make a good habit of you by doing the business. So you can track it. You need to put down the date. You need to put down the activity promise. You need to put down how many, what's the new activity, what's the team support activities. So all this is really excellent to put on this sheet. And after that, we have something called WMO tracking sheet, which is this one right here, right? So this one is actually goes this angle, right? So on this WMO is which is called a weekly method of operation. You write down, the number of days you worked and number of calls you made, how many tours you had, what's the how many follow-ups and how many are callbacks and how many are the new ones, how many are the team supports. So all this you put down, and then that will give you a really good idea what is your average and where you need to have more and where you need to have less. So this is all about the good numbers and give you a very good idea. So here we go. So these are the WMO tracking sheet. So once you have this is give you points. I give you 3 points for each sheet that you track. So you track, say, if you have 60 days, because we do it at 60 days. then you can put down 60. But because we recorded on a monthly basis, so of course a maximum a month will be 30 a month. Okay, and say we give up ourselves some break for some Sundays or some Saturdays you want to spend with the family, you don't do the calls, which we do understand. So say 5 times a week, 5 times a week times 4, which is 20. So if you put down your 20 week DMO tracking sheets, that give you 60 points. And once you do once a week, right? So on WMO is also once a week. We have total probably 8 weeks to do this challenge. So 8 will give you 40 points. So all you need to write down is write down the numbers right here, okay? And you attend Sunday webinar, that'll give you 2 points for participate in the webinars. And total, say you have, I'm sorry, so four for the full month. That's 4 weeks. That's 20 points. This is for the each month. We're gonna have a review, and that'll be easier by the end of 60 days. And they say, oh, I do understand what is going on here. Okay, so by attending the Sunday webinar, that say 4 weeks, you did all the webinars. That give you 8 points, and you hosted a branding party or participate in a trade show, that give you 10 points. That is what we call it money making activities. Okay, so this one we give you 10 points. Say we did 2 trade shows this month or 2 branding parties, that's give you 20 points right here. You're training your first generation, the launch pad, and the next 30 days, you sit down with them. Either you play the video that's recorded by your My5 or by some amazing trainers. You can play the video and sit down with your first generation to do that, or you can do it personally yourself. Doesn't matter. That give you 5 points. So you have, so for example, you have 2 new first generation and who need the training, you give them the training. That is 5 points, and 2 times 5 is 10. You host a tour like Jessica does all the time, I believe. You're hosting a tour that give you 5 points. So say in the 4 weeks you have 4 tours and you're hosting it, that give you 20 points. Presented the group tour, that's give you 10 points. So you don't need to be in the hotel tour, but you have like 3 people or more in your home or in a coffee shop, and you did presentation yourself, because we really need to be good at it. We need to practice ourselves all the time to go to understand our business thoroughly. So that I give 10 points here. And say you did you did that 4 times, once a week, so 4 times you give you got 40 points right there. Each 10 names you add on your candidate's target list. So what that means, you need to work with your you constantly add to the sheet, that sheets right here. That's the candidates. This is your candidates target list. So let me show the screen again. Show you this. So this is the candidate information sheet, and this is, you constantly add more on this sheet, will give you the more points. Okay, So right here, every 10 names, because it's not hard to add name. It's what is harder is to making the calls, making appointments, right? So I give after back and forth discussion with Tammy and a few other partners, and ask what's the best. So 10 names add to that list will give you, 2 points. So if we say this month I add 14 names, that means you put number 4. So 14 names. So that's give you 8 points. And each business call you made, doesn't matter you went through you found a person it's a leave a message, you got 1 point. So for the forensic calls, if you're full-time, our CEO suggests if you're full-time, you want to make sure that, hold on for 1 sec. Let me make sure that I have everything in front of me. So if you're full time, you need to make 100 calls, 100 calls a week. If you're part time, you make 40 calls a week. Okay, so it's not that hard. So for example, most of us are doing this business part-time, including myself right now, because I'm doing this business part-time because I have a full-time job as a mother. So for part-time, I did 40 calls. I put down 40. Okay, and if I in these 40 calls, or with my first generation or whatever, I even did 10 of them. I did 3-way calls and give you additional points, because that 3-way calls normally is going through, is the calls that you're going through to talk to somebody. So that give you 10 points. You put on 10 calls, and that give you 20 points right here. You personally enrolled each VIP customer. So a lot of us, we make the calls, but it doesn't mean the calls are all going through. And if you got 40 calls and you have 10 of them going through, like 20 of them, you talk to somebody. And of the 20 people you talk to, you have 2 people, two out of the tours that's booked, and 2 of the tours that's confirmed, and 1 of them signed up. So that's normally the ratio. Okay, so 40 PR calls will give you 1 new member, or you have 2 people attend a tour. I think it's easy enough to have them sign up as VIP customer. So you can give 2 times two of them for 4 weeks. Will have 8 VIPs. And for some of you, probably hosting the branding party and have participate trade shows. That's an easy way to sign up VIP customers. And say, for example, you did that, and let's double that number, so you have 16 VIPs, which is which make your life a lot easier, and you also have more points right here. Each call made through to a prospect, as I said earlier, that's each call made through, probably for 40 calls you made, 20 of them went through. So 20 times actually I made it wrong, because 40 is a week, so 160 is a month. So 40 of them went through. That gives you 40 points right here. So because this is this challenge, we see the total points on a monthly basis. Of course, you can evaluate yourself on a weekly basis, which is going to be better for you to keep in track, right? And each tour that booked out of according to the forensic, we out of the 160 calls, and so 40 calls a week, and say two that's booked. That's total. You're gonna have 8 tours booked. That give you 40 points right here. And each survey fulfilled, I would assume every single one should give you the survey. If you don't have that, then you need to evaluate yourself what is going on. And of course, out of 8 of them, out of the all the tours you have been doing, and 8 of the surveys been filled. Say 4 of them signed up. 4 times sorry about that. See, in the morning, 8 of them will be the tours. So half of them will be 4 of them sign up. You're gonna have 4 new LCs. Then this will give you total about 6 and 12 points. That's the average for part-time part-timers should receive in a way. So I hope this is very clear on how this been calculated. This is not exactly the number that everyone do. There are people do a lot more. There are people do less. But you need to be really, really honest to yourself how you make this forensic works. Okay, so also I have this right here, as for your reference, part-timer and the full-timer. What is the regular you're supposed to do according to our forensic networker training. So there are a few things about participation, right? How we're gonna run this from the period from January 10th to March 10th in the 2017. It's gonna be the first one in 2017, and we need please submit that to me by the end of on March 10th. By the end of the day, I like to see it so I can have time to see who is the winner, and we're gonna present the prize at the convention. And of course, I do understand for a few of there are people couldn't attend the convention. Then what I'm going to send you the money by the way that you send the money to me. So participation, which is 100 Canadian dollar, and let me put that CAD. Why we use Canadian dollar? Because we have participants worldwide. So 100 Canadian dollars to be to join. This is first for a few purpose. I was discussing with Tammy Fong when we ran the first one officially in 2015. We talked about it. Should I just put the money out of my own pocket to do it? And Tammy totally against it, because if we put the money out for people to participate, people are not, they don't have, it's called a what we call it, no pain no gain, right? It's like you don't put in the money yourself, you don't feel I'm part of it. You don't really take this as seriously. So at the end, we decided to collect money evenly, like everyone $100 from each participant, and say we have 10 participants to be part of the challenge. Then this is how we give you the money back. We calculate the total point each month on the 15th of the month, right? So you give me the submission on the 10th, and I calculate on the 15th, and I'm gonna announce who's the winner. And of course, the ones who with the highest score will get a cash. So say the first winner, the first runner will receive 50%. Say we have $1,000 collected from 10 participants, so the first winner will go home with $500, and the second participant will go home with $300, and third will go home with $200. So this is how we run it, and we share, of course, we share our experience on our Forensic Network Challenge webinars, and we can do this webinar on the first and the third Wednesday. That's say we are all in the same time zone. I don't know if I can do 3 a.m. every single time with all of you, but I know our amazing leaders. I know Jessica and Stacy, and you guys can have that webinar, or if you can do it on your weekly webinar, you can do that. You can share your experience there. Each participant is assigned with a partner. I would highly suggest you to do it with people in your own time zone. Otherwise, it will be really hard for us to keep track. Keep each other accountable. So the forensic network partners is really important to you, and the person who really do the work will get you self-motivated too. So this is the Forensic Network Challenge. Now I'm open to answer all the questions you may have. Hello, Jessica, are you still there?
Yeah, Sherry, I am. Thank you so much. Wow, you put in so much work for tonight's webinar. Thank you so much. That's an absolutely awesome spreadsheet. Now, as you may be aware, our very dear friend, business partner, and ambassador, Kat, she's actually our Forensic Networker Challenge coordinator. So, Kat, are you on the line there?
Is she still in the listening?
Sorry, what was that?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Hey, Kat, how are you?
Good, Sherry, how are you?
I'm doing amazing.
Thank you for getting up so early and being on the call. I know everyone's super excited about doing the Forensic Challenge, and when Ramin was down under, he got everyone excited by the DMO and just how powerful it is. So that's why you've seen a lot of our Australian and New Zealand team jumping on the challenge. So it's going to be super exciting.
I'm excited for you guys too. Yes, absolutely. So please let me know for this challenge, is there any questions, and is this challenge very clear?
I don't have any questions, but there might be others that are on the call that will. I think we might have a few things to just tweak going into the challenge, but it all sounds pretty straightforward to me. So I'll hand back to Jess and Dave, and they can coordinate the questions from that end.
Awesome. Thank you, Kat. Thank you for jumping on. We understand you're in Bali at the moment, which is the beauty of our business, right? We can do this from anywhere, so that's awesome. Yeah, we have had a couple of questions come in. Can we get copies of those, the prints? So the items that Sherry was showing us today, these can be found in our back office. Where can we get these forms from? Again, that's the back office and can be found in the Forensic Networker book as well. Any other questions, guys? Please, if we are unable to answer them tonight, put them in your My5. I know I've got a few more questions here. Like, Sherry, probably just one that I was thinking was the partner, when you say in your time zone, can you just explain that one a bit more for us?
Well, we do have people like to participating from different part of the world. Now, when we first started, pretty much everyone is in Canada and US, and now we actually have people, now in Australia, and your time zone and my time zone is so different. So that's why what I suggested if you can find a partner with the same time zone would be great, because Obdulia, our ambassador here, and the Latino ambassador, she like to, to have a partner down there with you guys. I suggest her not to, because, if you find a partner in Australia, you need to constantly coordinate with with their time zone, and what they constantly coordinate with your time zone. You cannot really have that discussion on a weekly. Some people like to do it on a daily basis to keep each other motivated. So to keep each other, accountable. Like, say if I have partner with you, Jessica. So basically, what I can do is probably we can do the Facebook Messenger, but we cannot really. It's not easy for us to do a call on a daily basis, basically, right? So just keep each other accountable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, accountability is the way, isn't it? We can always talk ourselves out of things, that's for sure.
Yeah, always.
Awesome. So we just got a few more questions here. So Sherry, is your spreadsheet accessible for us to print? That's from
Okay.
Emily.
And I don't suggest you print it. This is for you to do on a weekly basis. It's even better if you do it on a daily basis, because it's automatically. I have all the formulas and everything is calculated right here. So you can see this is a C4 times D4. So you don't so C times D will give you the points, right? And this automatic point add together right here. So all you need to do is record what you have done on a daily and or weekly basis right here.
Awesome.
But to you for sure. Every participant need to have this sheet. Must have.
And will that be put in the group chat on the Forensic Networker?
Yeah, I can do that. But seriously, what I say in the Forensic Networker that I started on that group chat, not every single one will really participate and paid in. That's to my experience. When I first started, and I got everyone say, "Oh, I'm going to join," and then at the end of the day, we only have 10 participants. Just FYI. So I'm going to send to the people who put in their $100. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Thank you, Sherry. Another one. We don't have a survey for when we hold branding parties. Is that correct, or do we have a survey for branding parties?
Branding parties, I don't. No, we don't have a survey for branding parties yet, but I believe Roland, your amazing ambassador, designed something for you guys. I don't have that information right in front of me, but I know he designed something for the branding parties. For you to collect people's information and all that. It's not a survey though. I think that's something that you can use to have a record. But I don't have that. No, we don't have
Yes,
a one from the brand.
absolutely. So I think that would be our consultancy sheet from the retail workshop that our fantastic RA did for us in the Australian Convention.
Yes.
So I'm sure Ronan's on the call that he can confirm these questions later as well. But Sherry, I just want to share a bit more excitement with you. Trevina, the superstar she is, she's saying, yes, this is spending money for convention. Woohoo! Winnings can be collected at Nigeria Convention. Absolutely, Trevina. I love your mindset there. That is absolutely awesome. Now, Marilyn, you've just been through in regards to access to the sheep. Sherry's so kindly going to put that in our Forensic Networker Challenge Facebook group. Guys, if you want to be a part of the Forensic Networker, sorry, I should rephrase that. Guys, be a part of the Forensic Networker Challenge. This is going to push you outside your comfort zone, but you're fully supported the whole way. So if you want to be a part of the challenge, please put it in your My5 and they'll be able to direct you there.
Yep. So basically, this is what I will decide by the end of by the 9th of January. So say a week from today, I will make that decision if we're gonna have 2 challenges or 1. Stacy suggested we may need to have 2. I would love to have 2 if we have more than 20 people participating. If we have less than 20 people participating, we will put in 1. Then the winner will go home with more money. And if we have more than 20 people, I would say we put in 2 groups. That's totally fine with me, depending on really how many people put in the $100. Send it in. So
absolutely, Sherry. Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, and for those of you who really seriously want to do it, you can either send in by card-to-card transfer from your GWD card to my GWD card. You can do PayPal. These are the couple ways I think it will be very easy. We do the Canadian dollars, so $100 Canadian, and so on the stage at the convention. Say we have 10 people put in, so $500 will go to the first winner. We'll present it in Canadian dollar on the stage.
Wow, that is awesome, Sherry. I love it. You really set the challenge there. If we can get it over 20, I reckon from Australia and New Zealand, you will see that coming absolutely.
I look forward to it.
Awesome. Now, I would like to value everybody's time. So, Sherry, thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you're able, I just would like to go through some announcements before we close tonight's call.
We have we have actually 2 questions coming in from Rob, our amazing diplomat here, and he's saying why we have 2, because if we have too many, it's hard. It's actually easier. It's good to have 2 people go home with $500, right? But I mean, not only 500, 300, and 200. Just FYI, it's not only the first person going home with all the cash. So we have three winners, and so if we have 2 groups and 10 people in each group, then you go home $500. And second one $300, and third one $200, and yes, you send the money to me, and I present the money on the prize and the cash on the stage, or we send it back. I send the money back to you. You know, it's I will be the judge, and I will be putting myself out of the participation. Or if you feel comfortable, I don't, because this is not a company rent. It's not run by our our CEO, so we cannot send the money to the company, and it's run by me, basically by Tammy Fong and myself. So that's why we collect the money, and we put the money back to the winners. So I hope that's clear.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sherry. Now we have the bright and bubbly Trevina. She's got her hand up. She'd just like to say something.
Sure.
You there, Trevina?
Hi, Jess. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, superstar. Go for it. You've got the floor.
Hi, Sherry. How you going? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
My question is my question is in regards to branding parties. So, does online branding parties count?
Uh, that's a good question. If we have that count, we need to add another category because online branding parties, I would say, is a lot easier by instead of in person. So it should count because this is part of the activities you set up. And if we do that, we can have online branding parties and put in 5 points. Is that fair?
Awesome.
Right here. So if you do two online branding parties a month, and that will give you 10 points.
Love it.
Okay.
Awesome. And my other question is, where do we pay the money to do the challenge?
When were
Where? Like, where do we pay into?
how, right? So
Yeah.
I would say you can do card to card transfer from GWT card, or you can do PayPal. To I will give you the details by through email.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's all I have.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness, Trevina, you're a game changer. Look at you go. Sherry, thank you so much for that. Guys, obviously we want to be as true and honest and transparent while during the forensic challenge. So please be honest throughout the whole challenge. Just a little disclaimer there. Wonderful, Sherry. Well, do you mind if we head to the announcements for tonight?
We have our RN Ronan has his hand up for a little bit.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
First of all, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for waking up. Thank you for deciding to organize a challenge like that requires a lot of work, a lot of tracking, a lot of calculating. And I wanted to commend you for, first of all, doing the challenge and allowing other markets to participate in it. Second thing, if you were talking about the consultancy sheet program and you want to put it inside the forensic, which I don't think at this time would be fair because it's not something that all the other markets has, but maybe if it will be adopted in the future, you can look at it as the same point value as doing a one-on-one because it's designed to actually have a buying customer. So maybe that's for the future, but I don't know if I would have put it now into this particular forensic challenge, maybe the next one, although I'm going to push the Australian teams very strong in retail because I believe a lot of money is there. So that's, first of all, I'm going to say thank you to you. That's incredible. Second, as Sherry said, guys, this is not a GWT thing, not a Romanian, not a corporate. This is an incredible leader from the field that wants to inspire everybody and finds the most accurate way by following the forensic, which is a proven system, and allows people to actually ignite themselves, have a fun competition. And it's it needs to be clear that this has got nothing to do with GWT. Okay, so if Sherry would have taken our money and ran away, you can only blame Sherry and yourselves, not GWT. That's the most important thing. I would put my money on Sherry Zhao anytime. She's the most decent, honest, loving, fun person I've ever met in my life. But I needed to make this clear. You guys know my warrior's mind. The other thing, maybe not now, maybe in the future, I believe the Australian-New Zealand team can put many more than just 10 people into this challenge. And maybe this is now on all of you to prove to Sherry Zhao and the other organization that 10 people for this amazing challenge is a joke. And in my opinion, anyone that wants to make money in this business should be doing this challenge. You know, there's no way you can do this challenge. Even if you come last in the challenge, you'd still make more money than you would make if you're not in the challenge. So if anybody on this call wants to not make money, please don't do this challenge. The last point I would make before I give this back to you, Jessica and David, to close the call, unless Sherry wants to make some comments on what I said. But the last point is that Australia's leadership can easily adopt, after this brilliant teaching by Sherry, can easily, if they choose, if somebody chooses to adopt and coordinate this themselves, you could have done this and created your own challenge and run it as as a country competition. Then you're in control of who's in, you're in control of the numbers and everything else. So the more Zhaos we have out there running different challenges, the more people will join the challenges. Once again, I want to commend you, Regional Ambassador Sherry Zhao. I salute you for this. This is incredible. And of course, the last thing is, whatever you guys do, do not miss the call tomorrow. This is probably the most important webinar of the year. I'm sure that Jessica and Dave are going to close up with a slide on this, but I wanted to put my own note on this. Do not miss this call. Missing this call and pretending that you're going to listen to it on a recording, by the way, and very few will. I know certain people have no choice. Either somebody died, you have to go to a funeral, or stuff like that, which is rare. But so those people, because they're leaders, they will listen to the recording. But truly, a recording is never the same as being live, as going on, as making a comment, as sharing a story, as listening live to all the new information, and then dispersing it between the much less active LCs and making sure that next time they are on the call. So I invite all of you, take the right business mindset and get yourself on the webinar tomorrow. It's going to be mind-blowing. Back to either you, Sherry Zhao, or to you, Jessica.
Thank you.
And or me, Ronan.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you guys.
Thank you for
Sorry, Dave.
Yes, of course. So I just want to be emphasized on that. Yes, Ronan, you're absolutely right. This is not corporate, and again, this is me actually running it up on a request from Kat and Stacy and Jessica. So and he's absolutely right. You can do it in your own country and properly enrolling yourself. Maybe you need to be the judge because someone need to take the money, and someone need to to rank it and to be fair, and that person cannot be the participant. So I always I would spend thousands of dollars come to Australia in February. So don't worry, I'm not gonna run away with your $100. So back to you.
Thank you so much, Sherry. That is absolutely fantastic. And your words of wisdom are once again invaluable. Now, quickly to wrap up, guys, we've got Stacey who wants to make a few quick announcements.
You there, Stace?
Yeah, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, we certainly can, Stacey.
Beautiful, beautiful. Firstly, you two, both Jess and David, are absolutely fantastic. You rock this call, and to be able to, go through the training, the sites, the questions, the contacting, the edification, the everything. I don't think everybody truly understands how awesome this role is that you have, but how much learning you get out of it. So I want to congratulate you firstly. I know that you're going to absolutely rock the host of the month for January, and everybody should be paying very, very close attention to these superstars and what they're actually producing. So thank you so much to our host. Sherry, oh, you're amazing. Absolutely thankful and grateful for you to be able to wake up so early in the morning and be able to provide our team down under the epic training that they require to be able to, get their butts ready for the forensic challenge. Look, guys, I just wanted to mention, I did this challenge once before, and I gave it a go, and believe you me, I was so, everybody knows that I'm very, very competitive. So, when the tally and when the numbers started coming in, I was devastated because I love to win. So, nevertheless, do you know how much action came out of it. Like, I'm just so proud of myself, which everybody will be, no matter the cost. I mean, like, everybody loves to win, but the amount of learning, the amount of traction I got in my business in that 90 days was humongous. It was tremendous, humongous, it was massive. So if you're serious, only for the serious forensic challenges, please submit. Submit through to Katrina. I know she'll be able to direct everybody, be able to get the information over. The recording will be uploaded as soon as this is finished, but I implore you to really dig deep. If you are serious, then this is the challenge. This is a great 60-day challenge at the beginning of 2017. So I'm going to hand it straight back over to our presenters. Thank you again, David and Jess, and thank you so much, Sherry and Ronan. It was great to hear your voice, and I totally agree. I know Jess is going to erupt the announcements, and I apologize. We have gone over a little bit of time, but I had to jump in there and say how much this forensic challenge did for my business in that 90 days. So I'm going to hand it back over to you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Stacey. You absolute champion. All right, we've got these announcements and they're ready to roll. We'll just have to grab the screen quickly back. All right. Here we go. Just 2 secs, folks, while we kick these back over. So we've already done that. All right, tomorrow night. Who do you know in Perth? We've got the Perth Power Tour on again. So Wednesday the 4th of January with the amazing Ambassador of Australia, Stacey Renata, and the fantastic diplomat, Deanna Mayo. So guys, make sure you get down there and bring your friends.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. And Perth just keeps getting hotter and hotter. It is absolutely on fire because the following week we've got our beautiful friends and business partners, Ambassador Kat and presenter Emily. It's awesome to see these guys stepping up and presenting. Obviously, yes, it's going to the challenge, but we're learning so much during these tours as well, guys. So every Wednesday night in Perth, there's a tour on at Hotel Northbridge. This one is Wednesday, the 11th of January.
But it keeps on getting better, guys. Okay, so we've got the Perth Mega Tour coming up. So it kicks off Wednesday the 18th of January. Let's repeat that again. Wednesday the 18th goes through to Monday the 23rd. Guys, you want to get yourselves organised to be able to attend all these events. So on the Wednesday, we've got the Power Tour, again at Hotel Northbridge. Thursday, we've got the How to Approach workshop. This is going to build your business, guys. You need to get there. Dome Cafe in Cockburn. On Friday, we've got the Leadership Dinner. So 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Chef's Place. You want to be there again with the fantastic and the one and only Ronan Trefon, our regional ambassador. Okay, so get down there and spend time with these people. Saturday, the 21st of January, is the boot camp and the retail workshop, part 1. Invaluable. We did it when we were down with Ramin, and we learned so much, and we've been using it ever since. It's fantastic. So again, a big thank you to our fantastic regional ambassador. Sunday, the 22nd, is part 2 of the boot camp and the retail workshop, so make sure you're there. And then winding it all up, ladies and gentlemen, Monday, the 23rd of January, is the final power tour. 6:30 p.m. registration for a 7 p.m. start. And a different location, guys, Gary Holland Community Centre. So make sure you're there with the fantastic Trevina McDonald, our lovely diplomat, and again, the one and only Stacey Renata, the GWT ambassador.
And our Queen Rhino, Queen Bee of Australia. Oh my goodness. Mega tour and mega awesome things coming up. But guys, as Ronan, our amazing business partner, RA, Ronan has said, and Stace, guys, be on tomorrow. Now it is tomorrow. To be honest, Dave and I actually thought it was today.
We certainly did.
We were messaging each other going, can you please get into the webinar? Because I can't. Oh, no. So it is tomorrow, guys.
Just eager.
Yeah. Make sure that you're registered. Make sure you've got it in your calendars, in your diaries, on your hands. If you're somewhere, I don't care, get some headphones. So it is tomorrow, guys, 10:15 Australian time, which I think that is actually Perth time, which makes it around 1:15 p.m. for our Eastern State of friends.
Or 12:45 for South Australia, represent. So make sure you get on early, just to let them know, just to make sure you're really going to get that spot. Don't leave it till 5 minutes before, guys.
Absolutely, guys. And remember to share this with your team, guys. Put it in their My 5 chat groups. Call them. Make sure they're there. Obviously, we're all pumped and excited tonight, so we need to share that to our teams. Let's filter this down. Filter this down all the way to infinity. Let's see it. I want to see our group chats going absolutely off with the webinar, with reminders. As we're getting closer and closer to the time as well, let's build the excitement up. As we saw from Ramin the other day, his video, these guys have been working so hard to bring this webinar together for us, guys. So let's do the decency for Ramin, for Sanaz, and all the GWT team, but also our businesses on showing up, guys. Absolutely. Tomorrow's webinar, we're going to be there.
And of course, guys, make sure you booked your dates, you've got your flights, don't leave them any later, they're getting super expensive. You've got your tickets to the 11th Annual International Convention, March 23rd to the 25th at the one and only Niagara Falls in Canada, alright guys? So on the Thursday night, it's the mega tour. You've got the forensic networker training, which we've heard so much from the fantastic Sherry Zhao today. We need this, guys, for your business. And if you're a professional, you'll be there. Also, the product training and IT releases on Saturday. Some amazing new things coming there. And then wrap it all up, your fantastic gala and awards night on the Saturday. So, yep, make sure you booked yourselves into the hotel. You got your tickets and everything's ready to go.
And remember to bring your products for that gala awards night. Who's going to be on the stage, guys? Let's set the challenge. Let's get excited. Well, GWT family, we have come to the end of another weekly webinar. David and I are so honoured to be on this call with you guys. We are actually your hosts for the months. So please show us your support, and we love everybody's contributions as well. So have an absolutely fantastic, great week, GWT family, and remember, stay forensic, guys. Dave, do you have anything lastly to say?
No, I think you've wrapped it up very well, Jessica. Stay forensic, ladies and gentlemen. It's simple. You do the work, and the rest will take care of itself. All right, guys? Have a fantastic night, and we'll speak to you soon.
To the billion, guys.